Right.
Okay, so Surah 9, Ayah 31 tells us, Allah tells us to take Jesus as Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, so why would Allah say that? Is Jesus your Lord? Do you take Jesus as Lord?
اتخذوا
عقدوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم. It's very simple, brother. Come on. Speak faster than that. It says, very simply, right? They've taken their scholars and their monks as lords besides Allah and the Messiah. The word that they use for "and" in the Arabic was wal. It is a conjunction. Do you know this? Do you know that? Brother. Did he leave? Hello? Look in the side chat. Look in the side chat.
Yes.
Hudayfa said that the Prophet said, none of you should say what Allah wills, wah, right? The word "and," wah, so and so wills. Rather say what Allah wills, then stop and say so and so wills, right? It says Al-Katabi, he said, the Prophet has guided you to correct your behavior and putting the will of Allah before the will of others. He chose then thumna, which implies sequence and difference, as opposed to wah, which implies partnership. So even the Prophet, right? He chose the word thumma before whenever you put things with Allah instead of "and" the word wah, because it implies partnership. But in Surah 9 ayah 31, it tells us, right? Allah, he says, Arbaba min duni Allahi wal Masiha, joining himself with the Messiah. He left the call.
What did you want to convince him?
I'm trying to convince him. Say Jesus is Lord. Say Jesus is Lord.
He said that?
No, you say Jesus is Lord right now. Call Jesus Lord.
No, I didn't say that because I don't
No, but I
believe
want
that.
you. Okay, then you don't believe in Allah, because in Surah 9 31 he says, Arbaba min duni Allahi wal Masiha.
But Allah's talking about the bad people, like.
No, he's not. He's talking about, listen, he says, they, the Jews, have taken their scholars and their monks as Lord, besides Allah, wal, joining Allah with the Messiah.
Allah here is talking about Bani Israel. If you know what is Bani Israel, Allah is talking about Bani Israel.
Yes. Okay. Yes, but he's not. Okay. Yeah, but he's not. I'm not talking about that. I know he's talking about the Jews, right? Because the scholars and the monks as lords besides Allah and the Messiah. That's what I'm talking about. When it says Arbaba min duni Allahi wa Masiha, the word used for "and" was wal. It joins Allah and the Messiah together as a conjunction, because wal is a conjunction, right? Even your Prophet said this. He kicked a Muslim out of a mosque for saying the exact same thing that Allah said in Surah 9:31.
Wait, please. Actually, your voice is low. I don't know why. But let me ask you. Do you want to convince him like that?
No, I'm trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince you that Allah told us to take Jesus as Lord in Surah 9, ayah 31.
Okay, so can you wait me for just 1 minute to
Of course.
from a different device because I don't hear you well here?
Okay. Even though I hear myself clearly through your mic. Like,
I don't know why, but when I open my mic, your voice it turned so low. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let me enter from a different device. I'm entering now. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم.
Alright, there you go, right? You notice what you just said there, right? أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم. So it's like, what are you talking? Like, it literally says, right? They've taken their scholars and their monks as lords besides Allah and the Messiah. Allah and the Messiah were joined together with the conjunction wal, right? It's a conjunction, right? It joins Allah and the Messiah together, and it puts them as lords. That's what it says.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, so do Allah say here, take him as Lord? Do Allah order us to do that?
Yes, Allah.
No,
Listen, pause. Yes, pause. He says they have taken their scholars and their monks as lords. That is what he said, right? No. Listen, shut up. Let me speak. I'm gonna tell you, brother. Let me speak, please. And then because you understand. No, listen, brother. It is in order, bro. Please, because I want to show you, right? It says they have taken their scholars and their monks as lords, saying you're not supposed to do that. But then it says besides Allah and the Messiah, saying that you're supposed to take Allah wal Masiha as the true lords, right? It is in order that they should have taken Allah and the Messiah. Besides, says they've taken their rabbis and their monks as lords besides Allah wal Masiha ibn Maryam. The word wal is a conjunction. So yes, it is in order from Allah for Muslims to take Jesus as a Lord.
Okay, can you get it here? what you read from? Can you get it here?
Surah
In the
9931.
chat. No, I want to get it here. Like
That is from Al-Kitabi and
That's
Hadaifa. Those are
awesome.
hadiths from your prophet, narrated from Hadaifa and Al-Kitabi.
okay, put it here in the chat.
Yeah, it is there in the chat. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry because I entered late in this device, so I don't see it. Can you put it again?
Oh. Here.
Where?
I'm posting it. Right there. Even your prophet was did this before, right? You could go to this hadith right here, right? This hadith is Sahih, and this is what it says, right? Word for word. This is the hadith. It says, listen, it was narrated from Abdullah bin Yasar from Qatila, a woman from the Judea, a Jew, came to the Prophet and said, you are setting up rivals to Allah and associating others with him. Do you know what that claim is? That is saying Muhammad is associating others with Allah. Do you know what that means? That's shirk. Associating partners with Allah, shirk. A Jew came to your prophet and said you are committing shirk. He said, right, you say whatever Allah wills and you will, right? And the word they used there was wal, right? And you say by the Kaaba. So the prophet commanded them, the Muslims, if they wanted to swear an oath by the Kaaba and to say whatever Allah wills, then what you will, right? And the word used was thumma. He implied thumma, which implies difference and not sequence in partnership like wal. Even though Allah in Surah 9931 says wal, Masiha, after himself, and joining them together as lords. And he left too? Are you serious? These guys are such pussies! Holy fuck!